Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, August 19th. I'm Michael Taylor. Good to be here with you on a Wednesday. Hot enough for you already? I woke up and put sunblock on right from the bed nightstand. We can tell it's August, that is for sure. It is going to be hot and we continue to have the hot temperatures. Hope you're enjoying your week. We got a good show for you. We're going to start off our day here with some really fun entertainment stuff. We got All Musicians Club are going to be here. They got the Rhythm Rebels and we're talking to them about their big show coming up and still looking forward to that. And then yet another show, the Old Pros are going to be here and they have a great show and they're going to have the Young Pros. We're going to be featuring the Young Pros on that. They've reached out to some local thespian universities and we're going to see what they have to come here. So looking forward to that later in the program. Right now though, we got a little change of venue we want to tell you about. It is our third town hall venue has changed. Third Mutual Board of Directors invites residents to the next town hall on Wednesday, August 26th from 3 to 4:30 in the Performing Arts Center. So a different location. It's going to be at the Performing Arts Center. The focus of the meeting will be on Zone 0 fire safety and defensible space standards. Presenters will explain the work needed to create non-combustible safety zones around the manors. They wanted to switch that because they know a lot of people are coming out for this one, so make sure we're going to accommodate everybody over at the PAC. Third Board looks forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions at the August Town Hall meeting. All right, there you go. Let's talk about our weather forecast. And like I said, ooh, man, it is warm and there's really no relief in sight. I'd like to say I peeked ahead, but it's going to be warm next week too. So anyway, we're hoping for some relief in this heat wave, but nothing happening just yet. Got 88 degrees today and it's going to be pretty much mid to upper 80s for the rest of the week. Those morning clouds we're talking about, you got to get up a little bit early to see them. They're burning off pretty quick. I think they're already gone here in our forecast layout. If you look out the window over the graphics there, look at that. And they've got no clouds in the sky really anymore. So they're burning off pretty quick and we are heating up fast and getting a little relief overnight. At least we lost that humidity from a few weeks ago. So it's a little bit cooler overnight. Let's check our sunrise, sunset while we're at it. Beautiful shot here from a beautiful, I don't know if this is a temple or a church in Jalisco, Mexico. Thank you very much, Dennis Harper, for sending this one into us. Sunrise this morning was 6:16. Sunset tonight is going to be 7:32. If you have a picture you'd like to send us, as always, we'd love to see it. Email them to us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we'll use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, like I said, a couple canceled meetings today, and then we also have one meeting to tell you about. Then when we come back, we will be talking to Bill Ring and Sherry Showalter about the All Musicians Club Rhythm Rebels. Stay with us.
I often get asked why I chose to become a retirement income specialist. Now for me, the answer has always been simple. I wanted to help people. There's something rewarding about helping someone not only enjoy their retirement, but just not worrying about it. My goal is to understand the person sitting in front of me. Once I understand what's important to them, we can build a plan around their goals and not anyone else's. My role is to help people use their hard-earned money they've spent their entire lifetime building to support the retirement they've always wanted.
Ready for your dream getaway? Whether you're planning a romantic escape, family vacation, or a solo adventure, leave the important details to someone you trust. Your AAA travel advisor. As a AAA member, enjoy travel perks like exclusive member benefits, excellent value, and peace of mind knowing your trip is in good hands. So get to planning, book online, or visit your local AAA branch. Book with AAA Travel and vacation with confidence.
At South Orange County Community College District, learning never retires. At Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College, our emeritus programs help adults 55 and older stay active, connected, and inspired through lifelong learning. From fitness and wellness to art, technology, and enrichment classes, there's something for everyone. Education isn't just about earning a degree. It's about living fully at every stage of life. Discover your next chapter today at SOCCCD.
If you believe the journey is the destination, you'll love exploring in the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon, an 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen, plus a 180 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek.
Come to Frank's Irvine Subaru and celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
Some fun music coming up for you for Labor Day week, and I want to welcome the All Musicians Club members, Bill Ring and Sherry Showalter, also members of the Rhythm Rebels, who we're going to be talking about in a second.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show. Tell us a little bit about All Musicians Club. It's kind of like the band of misfit toys, and everybody just kind of comes together and you guys figure things out.
Well, we do. I mean, anyone in the village who is a musician or a vocalist or somehow connected to music is invited to join the group. We're just a collective group of musicians. We have a directory that we publish of anybody who wants to be listed. It's not compulsory, but if you want to be listed and you want other musicians to know of what you do and your skill set and what you're looking for, that's all available.
Yeah, it's kind of like almost like a penny saver for people who want to form bands or have like trios or jam sessions. You guys,
boy, that's an old reference.
I know, right? I figure you guys relate to it.
Yeah.
Well, you got to be able to gather folks in and say, okay, hey, we want to do a trio here. We want to do something here, right?
Exactly. We have a monthly meeting, and we are fortunate in that we finally managed to get a home in the village, a room that is available in the Performing Arts Center, Clubhouse 3. Where anyone who wants can either drop in or arrange to reserve time for their own rehearsal or a band or just to a choir, whoever. It's just nice to be able to have a place in the village where we can all do that.
And Sherry, how did you come to know the All Musicians Club?
Well, it's been trying to come together for several years now, and Bill, as well as Carmen, who's in the sort of the impetus for the All Musicians Club, got that whole thing started. And then I happened to be, as it was coming together and my fingers were crossed, I happened to be at a jam session, or it's more of a goodbye event for a musician who lived here, who was very instrumental, was moving away. And I went there, and that's actually how I met Bill too. I got up and did a couple songs, and that's how we ended up with Rhythm Rebels.
I paid attention.
You listen. He's a good listener.
Truth.
To be fair.
So who are the Rhythm Rebels? I've seen the flyer. I've seen the picture. It looks like you guys like the bigger than the Partridge Family. It's a lot of people in this band.
We're a 10-piece, high energy, I think is a fair description. Old school R&B and soul, Motown. We play a lot of the music. I mean, if you have ever been to a wedding reception and the band gets up and they're playing Motown, people are on their feet from start to finish.
Right.
That's really where we live, and that's what we enjoy doing. And the crowd in the village loves this. They come, they show up, and they show us their love, and we just want to make sure that they are aware that we're going to be here on September 5th.
Yeah. Sherry, you're one of the singers in the band, obviously, and you like bringing that Motown sound. What did you kind of grow up listening to and singing?
You know, I liked every kind of music. I grew up singing classical choral music, toured Europe when I was 17, and played in all the big venues and masses and all that stuff. But I was politely told at one point that I had more of a rock and roll voice, which is true, or maybe I've developed that over time. But to me, R&B and Motown is just infectious. Whether you're, as Bill says, you grew up with this, or, I see some of the youngest people, and they hear that music, and they can't help themselves. They are on that dance floor, they're jumping around, and I see them singing along, and I'm thinking, you're like 16, 15, 14, 10, 2, and there you are, just enjoying every second of it. So clearly there's something about that music that is just, it touches people in their soul, which is why it's, soul music.
And you guys are having their big show Saturday, September 5th. It's going to be Labor Day weekend. Tell us about the show.
Well, this is something that this is the second time I think that we've actually done this.
End of summer.
The end of summer party. We're a dance band. We have elements of a show that we put together with costumes and choreography. Everybody is aware of what we're trying to accomplish. We just try to run right through our sets. People are on the dance floor. We want to keep them there, and we don't have any trouble doing that. We're very grateful for the love and the show of support that we've gotten from the community. But yeah, it'll be at Clubhouse 5 on September 5th. And I think the doors open at 6:30.
Right.
Music will run from 7
Till whenever?
until they kick us out.
until the lights turn off.
Yeah, essentially. And we do have a couple of, for those, I know many people here do know who we are and they've been to our shows before. This is the one to come to. We actually have, we have a couple of special guests, which we're not going to drop the names for at the moment, but it'll be worth your while. It's everything you've seen plus some things you haven't. So.
Okay.
And for me as a vocalist, one of the things I like best about this band is we have 4 vocalists up front. And it's all about the vocalists in this band.
Well, that carries a punch when you're in harmony or when you guys are supporting each other, right? And it really kind of brings up the whole vocal level, right?
It does. And as Bill is constantly saying, all of the instrumentalists are the background to supporting the vocalist. And you can't, as a vocalist, you can't be in a better situation to just have all the musicians defer to the vocalists. And that's just like, that doesn't get better than that for vocalists.
We lay down the foundation, but the show is up front. And we are there for them. And if there's an audible that somebody calls, we do, whoever's singing lead, you've got control.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask, how do you guys keep it kind of fresh? 'Cause I know you guys in the Motown era, and you're, I'm singing this one again, but do you guys bring in a little different? Do you rearrange sometimes? Or?
We occasionally will, but typically it's we do have a primary repertoire that we pull from, but we will be making some. We're in the process of putting together a show for our New Year's Eve event.
Okay.
And we will be adding some new material.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll all be the stuff that people expect from a band like ours.
And I think the part that's challenging maybe for the vocalists is that yes, we have this group of songs we do,
right?
But we switch up sometimes who sings what.
Okay.
And that for vocalists is challenging because if you have a very limited range, you can't do that easily. If you have a wider range, you're able to switch it up and do things different. And it keeps it fresh for us, and it keeps it fresh, I think, for the audience. So sometimes I'm singing a backup part, a harmony part. Other times I might be doing lead on that same song.
Well, it's almost like switching parts, like the drummer went to the guitar kind of thing.
Yes.
So do you have an appreciation like, oh, I didn't realize in this supporting area or the lead part that this song had this kind of vocal challenge in there or that support in there?
Right, exactly. And so we also learn then to be able to do those different parts, and that gives you a broader understanding of the arrangement of the song and how to execute it. And you have to use your ears even more than you normally would to try to go, oh, I didn't notice that before. Okay, I've got to do this now. So it challenges you in different ways.
Okay. Now, when you guys pick a song, do you guys go out and get the original sheet music? Do you guys kind of tailor, or just like, hey, I remember how that thing goes. I can figure this out.
Well, we do, but typically what will happen is if we decide to learn a couple of new songs, everyone does their homework before they come into rehearsal, so that we're not actually learning the song. There may be an intro that's a little different. There may be an outro or a transition into another song as a part of a medley. That would take place in rehearsal. But generally speaking, we're working off of the songs, the radio edits, if you will, of a lot of the songs that we grew up with that way.
Yeah, that instant familiarity when they hear it. Here we go. We're getting up on the dance floor.
Well, and the tricky part for the vocalists is when there's harmonies, you may not know coming into a new song which harmony you're going to have to do. So you're listening to all three and trying to learn all three until you get to rehearsal and you go, which one are you going to do?
Yeah.
Now, the more we know each other's vocal capabilities.
Like, Sherry, I think you need to land here on this one. And
right, and I'll go, oh, I think I'm going to have to do this one, so I'll pay more attention to that. But we never know. We switch it up, and there you go.
Folks, it's the Rhythm Rebels. They're going to be playing Saturday, September 5th over at Clubhouse 5, $10 cash at the door. Make sure you get there. Doors open at 6:30, 7 p.m. Music starts, and who knows where the night will take you after that. Thank you very much, Sherry and Bill.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
When we come back, we'll be talking to folks from the old pros and new pros. Stay with us.
Imposters, they're out there, pretending to be a government agency or a business. Imposters contact you by phone, text message, or email and ask for personal information or demand payments for some infraction. United States Postal Inspectors say that these are the most common imposter scams to watch out for. 1. You receive bogus alerts about suspicious activity or unauthorized charges on your account. 2. Scammers try to trick you into paying for things like fake discounts, renewing subscriptions, giveaways, or prizes. 3. Bogus allegations are made, implying you committed a crime, and scammers will ask for payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, cryptocurrency, gold bars, or by mailing cash. Anyone who tells you to pay with a gift card is a scammer. Federal agencies will never ask for instant payments or for personal information, and anyone who tells you to pay with a gift card is a scammer. Ignore the messages or hang up. Report these scams to the Federal Trade Commission. For more information on scams, visit uspis.gov.
Introducing Vasco Assets, Southern California's premier luxury asset buyer and lender. With over 100 years of combined industry experience and 43 years serving Orange County, Vasco Assets specializes in luxury watches, fine jewelry, diamonds, gold, and exotic vehicles. No banks, no credit checks, no complicated approvals, just fast evaluations, competitive offers, and same-day funding. Whether you're unlocking liquidity, selling a collection, or securing a short-term loan, Vasco Assets delivers a trusted white glove experience from start to finish. Vasco Assets, trusted by clients who expect more.
It's never too late to improve your health with exercise. Challenge yourself to get moving in the morning. Hi, I'm Susan Tuttle. I'd like to encourage you to tune in to Channel 6 each weekday mornings at 7:55. 30 minutes of daily exercise will add years to your life. What are you waiting for? Come join me.
And welcome back, everybody. We're going to be talking to the old pros about new pros. We'll have an understanding of that with Carol Glenn and Tony Redmond. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Good to see you
be
again.
here.
So let's start off. You guys are working with some younger talent. You're going to bring some new folks into the fold.
Absolutely. Well, the old pros is really committed to working with our different clubs. Tony has been working with us on and off since 2014, and she has this wonderful group of people. I'll let you talk about that.
Great.
Oh, here we go.
They are students. I've been a private acting coach for, I can't remember how many years now, but like 30 years. And I teach at Laguna Playhouse.
Okay.
So there are kids I've been coaching privately as well as directing in individual numbers and at different high schools around Orange County. I decided, since they didn't have a show for the kids theater last year. Fortunately, we're going to have one this year. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The kids were all begging to do something in musical theater.
Okay.
So we got kids together and started working on group numbers as well as solos and duets and trios. And Carol and I talked about bringing it to Laguna Woods because we have an audience and they love musical theater. So they love performing and they're excited to work with professional people, and these are pros.
Yeah.
These are pros.
And I thank Tony so much, because when we do various shows and we need a younger person, who do I think of? Tony, you've got somebody. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we both worked on community bridge builders. Rebecca Gillad came to me with the idea of doing a production regarding ageism. And so we put, thanks to Rebecca, we put this together. Tony and I were both in one of the sequences. I directed another one of the sequences. And you supplied your daughter and several other students. So they got a shot at doing some TV work then.
Right. I mean, she's not my
Which was
she's
shot
not my real
up
daughter,
here
but
at TV6, a lot of it.
She's not your real daughter.
Not my real. She's my student, but she plays my daughter a lot. She's great. So
Okay.
yeah.
What do you think the benefit is for your younger students to be able to meet people who used to be working theater regularly and now are retired, but still have that life for it and that blood for it?
It's important because these kids don't realize how much work it is, and that it's not just a job for today. It's a job for the rest of your life. If you choose to be an actor, you can do work until you're 90 or 100. Some of the people we've worked with have been up there, you know? So, I mean, right?
Yes.
It's yes. I don't mean you, but there have been other people.
It's true. I can't hide it.
But it's important. They need to know that it's a career. It's a lifetime possibility.
Yeah, and it's a lifetime opportunity as well. Like for you, Carol, I mean, you're here, you are in the village, still kind of on the boards and doing your thing. And let's talk about what's it like when a younger kind of kid comes in and they're kind of green and maybe they're excited about the whole thing. And how do you make that connection, or do you any mentorship going on there?
Well, definitely there's the feeling of mentoring and guiding them in the right direction to understand that it is a job. It's a delightful job, but it is work, and you must be professional at which is what I take great pride with the Old Pros, is that we do strive for quality.
Right, and there's that standard that maybe sometimes younger kids say, it's like band camp, we'll just get together and we'll do a show, and maybe they don't have maybe that dedication. So is it important for them to see, like, hey, this is if you want to be in this for the long haul, you have to have that commitment to the work?
Absolutely. We called it a camp, then we called it a workshop, but they have to be driven to be professionals. That's why the Old Pros is a funny name, but the Young Pros is, you know. And so I'm calling them Broadway bound, because
I was going to ask you about Broadway bound. Yeah,
they're
what's
triple
the focus
threat,
of that?
triple threat performers, singer, dancer, actors, and their goal is to get into a good school or to get into a tour or get to Broadway. So they have a very dedicated rehearsal process. They learn the audition process, and there's no crying in baseball, but there's also no crying in Broadway, right?
All right, yeah, the show must go on, as they say.
I think one of your young men who was in ageism has gone on, was accepted by, trying to remember which college, he was so thrilled.
Fullerton. He's at Fullerton.
That's
I have a
terrific.
kid at Stanford. I have a kid who just graduated UCSD. I have kids all over the country, Boston, New York. Gosh.
It's got to be great for you to see them come up and flourish and go like, hey, we started here, they understood, and they went on to something bigger.
Yes, and I call myself a mentor. Carol has been my mentor, so it's the mentorship. They need it. They need to know that they can call you at any time and say, hey, I'm lost, what do I do?
Right.
It feels
And it's good to know that it isn't just like that cutthroat world of that. There's also people there who want to support and encourage and help people grow.
Absolutely.
The show is coming up. Tell me about the show Broadway Bound that's going to be coming here with the Young Pros.
The Young Pros.
Yes.
It's next Wednesday, the 26th. I think the show is it 7? 7 or 7:30?
Doors open at 6:30 at Clubhouse 7, and the show goes up at 7.
Yeah.
And it's not a musical, but it's musical kind of theater showcases, right?
Yeah, it's numbers from several shows. Like we have Chicago, and we have Hadestown, and we have, I'm trying to think of the others.
There's plenty.
There's a whole list. There's a whole list of them. I think we have 10 kids, ages 7 to 18, performing.
Now, Carol, is that kind of a challenge? I know you're not in the show, but do you feel like it's a challenge to have a diverse set of songs from a bunch of different musicals and trying to make a cohesive kind of presentation and show?
Well, it does work. We just did a Broadway concert. We had the matinee on Monday, and that was highly successful. We had done an evening performance, and then we had the matinee several weeks later, which was kind of funny that it was right before next week, which is our next Broadway show.
Okay.
But our audiences love Broadway musicals. They keep coming back for those. We could do them 12 months out of the year, but we, as the Old Pros, we like to do different things. Next month, and Tony is in it.
You guys are doing Chekhov, right?
Yes, we are. You'll see Tony back here for that if you're in. Yeah, you'll be here.
I'll be here. Well,
Two comedies by
comedies,
Chekhov.
yes.
Chekhov.
I get to play another ingenue, which is fabulous for my age.
There you go. Yeah, life gets better.
It does, it really does.
So I think we might have a flyer for that one too. I want to make sure people understand and know where the Chekhov event's going to be going
That
on.
will be in September.
Yeah, and tell us the date for that and times.
The date, sorry, as I'm looking quickly at that.
Yeah.
Oh my heavens, we're Tuesday?
Is that right? Wow.
For the evening performance, I'll double check that, and we will make sure that you all know about that before.
Okay.
And then the matinee is on Wednesday, October 1st.
Okay.
We're talking about doing matinees and evenings the same day, but it's a little hard on some of us, so we try to keep it split. And next year we'll have that figured out.
Okay, well, it sounds like it's going to be a fantastic time. What's your favorite part about working with young students, kind of like mentoring them or bringing them up?
When the light bulb goes on and you can feel it, you can see it in them, and they get goosebumps and they get it, and I get the goosebumps because I can see that they're getting it, and they get excited about their work. They believe in themselves. Because not everybody can. A lot of kids are insecure. I like that they get that self-confidence and are not afraid to be in front of an audience and do their gift, share their gift.
Right, and maybe it starts to feel like, hey, there's a place for me. I didn't want to do maybe sports. I wouldn't want to be the football player or whatever it might be. I found this place.
Right, right. I mean, I often call us, Carol's heard me say this, theater kids are like the island of misfit toys, right? We have all these sensitivities and all of these gifts, but how do you share them without people thinking you're weird? And theater is the place. Yeah. And we are weird a little bit, but that's okay.
That's what I said about the All Musicians Club just earlier.
There we go, right?
Well, and we have a beautiful actress right here, but she is such a beautiful teacher as well.
Thank you.
All
and
right,
I'm
folks.
so happy that we're here to do this.
It's called Broadway Bound. You can see them and these young new pros. August 26th, 7 p.m. Clubhouse 7. Make sure to get out there and support these kids.
Yes.
Thank you both for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
We'll tell you about our Friday and Saturday movies when we come back.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. We follow the mantra, when family can't be there, we can. We started our business almost 30 years ago because we realized that seniors in these situations still need loving care. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
Discover Canyon Spirit, the new rail journey from the creators of Rocky Mountaineer, built on decades of world-class hospitality. See the Southwest like never before. Travel only by day and enjoy panoramic glass dome views that showcase the region's most unforgettable vistas. Relax in premium comfort. Savor regionally inspired cuisine. And let the onboard hosts bring every mile to life. Seats are limited. Book your Canyon Spirit adventure now with AAA Laguna Hills.
Welcome back, everybody. Quick check on our movies for Friday. It's going to be Monty Python and the Holy Grail, a great classic cult comedy. It's brought to us by City of Hope. Going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Then on Saturday, we have Ghost Rider starring Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's going to be brought to us by Pacific Financial Planners, and that, again, will be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Quick check of our weather. It's going to be terrible. That's going to be a forecast. It's going to be high to mid 80s for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So sorry about that, folks, but the temperatures and the heat wave is going to stick with us for a little while. All right, folks, tomorrow on the program, United's going to be here, and it'll be someone else, not me. I got the day off. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.